Bang, Cubs fans, let's go. You just picked up another free agent. I've been saying this the last couple of weeks on this channel. The Cubs are kind of becoming an underrated team in that division. The Cubs just picked up Trey Mancini. Now, is this something to get really excited about? Yes, to an extent. I'm gonna, calm my excitement a little bit because I'm really happy that Trey Mancini actually went to a team that seems like they're really trying to compete this year for a World Series like dansby Swanson said they were trying to do. And I'm actually really happy for this Cubs roster. You guys have signed a ton of free agents this offseason. I'm really excited to see how it pans out. So before we get into all the news and why I kind of think signing Trey Mancini is a really good idea from the Cubs, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is a good signing, or do you think it's a wasteful signing? Let me know in the comment section down below. So according to Jesse Rogers, about literally 10 minutes ago at 10:17 p.m., free agent Trey Mancini is in agreement with the Cubs on a 2-year deal, which includes an opt-out, sources tell ESPN. I know Trey Mancini might not seem like the biggest catch or the biggest fish in the sea for you guys to pick up, but he's one of the players that was left in free agency that could do really well for your roster. Now, do I think Trey Mancini is an all-star? Does he provide this amazing quality star like, dansby Swanson? No, but he's a really good bat on the bench in your DH position or even your first base position, which, hey, now you have someone to kind of have playing time swapped out of Eric Hosmer. I made a video recently on Eric Hosmer, and if really signing people like Eric Hosmer make the Cubs a very viable team and a team that could actually win a World Series, to a sense, yes, I don't think Eric Hosmer and a Trey Mancini signing does that for you guys, but it is a step in the right direction. Signing someone like Trey Mancini is a bat off the bench. He does hit extremely well for his age and even battling things that he's gone through when he was with the O's. Trey Mancini is a great guy besides his bat. Trey Mancini is a guy that a lot of people like in the ball club, a lot of people like in the community, and someone that actually gives back to the community. So last year, Trey Mancini did eventually win a ring with Houston. Now, when he was with Houston, he was not really good. When he was with the O's previously at the beginning of the year, he was pretty good. He batted 268, a 347, a 404 with the O's. Eventually went to the Astros, and he actually batted a 176, 258, and a 364. Not so good. In the playoffs, he was pretty much dormant. He had like one hit, I think, in the whole playoff picture. So hey, is he that good of a bat? Yes, in the regular season, I think he is really good. He's someone that, is starting to become a bit older, and he's someone that a lot of people look up to in the organization. Now, at this point, I kind of just want to talk about the Cubs, man, because, man, I might need to buy a Cubs hat at this point, just because I've talked about the Cubs so much on this channel. If you guys do not know, the Cubs picked up a lot of free agents this offseason. I'm sure Cubs fans will notice as well. You guys got someone like dansby Swanson, Trey Mancini, which you just picked up, Cody Bellinger, Eric Hosmer, all these people that you guys have been slowly picking up pieces, and this is just the lineup, while still getting some starting pitching as well, like Jameson Taillon. I think the Cubs are building up a roster that could not only compete, but also kind of win a division. Yes, you do have to beat that Cardinals team. Cardinals team had a very loud presence when it came to your guys' division. The Cardinals are really good still. They have a really good lineup. They have some rookies on the team that have been doing it well, like Newtbar. He's some guy to look for next season, and he had a really good season last year, and I think the Cardinals is a big factor when it comes to you guys actually competing and getting into playoff picture. Now, do I think signing someone like Trey Mancini actually makes you get there? Yes, to a sense. I think that adding all these small pieces are going to add up to a really good season for the Cubs as long as everything works out. Like I said, you guys have taken some risk this season, all right? You guys signed Cody Bellinger, which was a below average player at a point in his career right now. Before that, of course, he was an MVP, he won a ring with the Dodgers, and he's someone that wants to prove himself in the league. You signed dansby Swanson, a former World Series champion with the Braves, a guy that can produce and become a glove for a shortstop for you guys while also hitting for average and being a clutch hitter overall. Ian Happ just came off an all-star year. Seiya Suzuki is someone that had his first year in the league. He's still getting used to it. He's going to come into the league next year and probably become a beast, man. And you still have Nico Hoerner, which is the guy I think of when I think of the Cubs, man. You have so many good pieces. Yes, you have some questionable things like your catcher position and your third base. Don't forget, you guys still have an amazing ace on your team like Marcus Stroman. Marcus Stroman had a really okay year last year. His ERA was kind of up a lot, but that doesn't mean he's still not a really good pitcher. Marcus Stroman is someone that's starting to get used to Wrigley and just trying to become the pitcher he was in New York. I think, of course, the Cubs roster last year had a lot of issues. There was injuries involved. There was people just missing games for whatever reasons. I don't even remember some of them. And the Cubs team just didn't perform as to what they expected themselves to do. Now, do I think the next year Cubs roster is going to beat their record this year? Of course. I think this roster is like 5 times better than what you guys had last year, and I think a lot of key factors in this roster is a lot of people want to prove themselves. They want to become better players, and they want to be worth higher contracts. Listen, Ian Happ is on his free agency year. You think that guy isn't going to ball out and try to become the best player in the MLB, I think he will too. And Cody Bellinger, look at him, man. He literally got DFA'd by the team he won an MVP with and a ring. Like, in what sense do people on this Cubs roster not want to go out and win every day? Dansby Swanson literally signed there because he wanted, you know, to give homage to his grandfather, but he still wanted to win a World Series with the Cubs. A mindset like that just doesn't disappear by the time in April. I think this Cubs roster has a very good vision going forward, and I think if the Cubs keep building pieces and bringing up some other prospects that can do really well, this Cubs team has a really good future, and I'm kind of happy to talk about it. I love talking about the Cubs because they're such a historic franchise, and they're a franchise that I personally barely watch, which I should watch more of. I'm really excited to watch the Cubs next season. It's going to be really interesting. I'm excited. But overall, I think this roster is starting to mold into its own and kind of take on a new form of the Cubs for 2023. It's going to be really fun to watch this team, and I generally think signing someone like Trey Mancini is amazing. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Bye.